Nguo yangu wasenesi mwakire mtuzeha sana nenda finira chechemekwe. Nguo yangu wasenesi mwakire mtuzeha sana nenda finira chechemekwe. Nguo yangu wasenesi mwakire mtuzeha sana nenda finira chechemekwe.
Hello, Jambo. Welcome to Nairobi, Kenya, my city, my home. In today's episode, I'm going to give you a city tour of Nairobi. You know, I've traveled a lot, I've shown you different places, but I've never done a city tour of Nairobi. And joining me today is the one and only
African traveler.
Yeah, so this is our city.
This is my city. You're an international. She's the African sister. She
I'm
travels
African
around.
citizen.
Yeah. And I'm the Kenyan brother. So guys, yeah, it's been a privilege just to meet you. You travel a lot, and it's always awesome just to meet you when you're back in Nairobi.
I know. We've always planned for this for so long, it's never worked, but yeah.
Finally. So I'm going to show her around because I spend more time in Nairobi than her. So yeah, I'm going to show her all the side of the beautiful city of Nairobi.
Aya basi Kanairo, twende basi.
Tuko juu ya Kanairo saizi, so guys, we're on top of the KICC. Yes.
Yeah, we're seeing you down there, so we're on top of Nairobi, literally. Like, this is the spot where you can see all sides of Nairobi.
Yeah, basically on the rooftop of KICC is one of the oldest building in Nairobi. It was built around 1973.
I don't know, but
You
I know
don't
it's
know.
very old, and it had a revolving restaurant back
At some
then.
point, yeah. Imagine at around 1970s, KICC already had a revolving restaurant. Yes. So African Tigress, where would you want to start your trip today?
Man, this is your city.
Yeah.
No, I don't want to say it. No, I know Nairobi. Me, sikupe your credit. I know Nairobi too.
Ulizaliwa huko. Sasa wakukam.
Sikukuja. This is my city. I know every part of this city, but it's just a privilege and, you know, fun doing it with a content creator. And who else if not African traveler? So I think since you're at KICC, you can just drop down and
show
around.
you more, guys.
Yeah.
So guys, we are at one of the statue for the first president of Kenya, which is Jomo Kenyatta. That statue is one of the main iconic building of Kenya. Like if you see this building, this is KICC. If you see this building, like, you know, like it's the image of Nairobi, it's the landmark image of Nairobi. So yeah, and that is where we did the intro, guys. We did from the iconic,
the sky on top of
from
Nairobi.
the rooftop. Yes.
All right. So
guys,
I'm just gonna pretend like I don't know Nairobi. So she's gonna be guiding me around this city.
So let me show you my city, our city, guys. This is a very iconic building. What you can see behind us, this is the offices of the governor. It used to be called City Hall. So this is, for the longest time, this is where the mayor and right now the governor of the city stays and run the city from. It's a very old building, but really beautiful. The maintenance is super nice, as you can see. Yeah, let's go to the next step. Guys, if you want to come and buy a souvenir from Kenya, probably you're traveling a different country or you have a friend who you want to buy a gift, Masai Market is the place to be. So right now we're in CBD. We in Masai Market.
And let's just give you a glimpse of what this place looks like.
Exactly.
I'm very sure this is a common place.
Yes.
And when you search about Kenya, or I've seen a lot of people, they always search for Masai Market.
Man, they have the best.
So it actually happens here at the High Court.
Yeah.
Is this
The
High
parking.
Court? At the parking.
Behind the High Court.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's beautiful. This is a place where you'll find some unique stuff just to, to Kenya. Not those same stuff that you can buy for friends,
Yeah, you can get authentically Kenyan-made jewelry and everything else Kenya.
So guys, we are literally in the center of Nairobi city. the CBD, guys. In this side, you can see behind us is the Kenya archives. On this side, you have the Tomboya statue.
Very famous.
It's a very famous. He was one of the first Pan-African.
Yeah, Pan-African.
We can say he's actually the part of the founding fathers of Kenya.
Yeah.
At a very young age, guys.
Yeah, 20 something, I think.
Yeah. 20, around 27. So behind us is one of the iconic building as well. It's called the Hilton Hotel, very famous in Nairobi. And
it's actually like the hotel that is like at the city center.
Yeah, I think it still maintain its class over time. It's been here almost over 60 years, guys. It's older than Kenya itself. And on the other side you have Kencom here. So guys, you can see a lot of traffic in this place because guys are going to take most public transport system on the downside. So this side is called downtown, and on this other side is called uptown.
Uptown, yeah.
So this is where you find the classy offices, and this side you find all type of businesses and public transport system. This side is more messier, but yeah.
And also government offices are on the uptown.
On the uptown, it's more organized, more structured. That is where you don't break the rules of the road. But on this side, everything goes. So guys, so what I can say is this place, people really like to chill around this place. A lot of political gathering, you can see there's a lot of crowd. People discuss, magicians come here.
Pastors.
Yeah, it's a circus place. Like it's really vibrant. And yeah, I hope you guys, when you come and you visit Kenya, this is some of the places you come.
So actually also for someone who's new to Nairobi, and you've gotten lost, this is where they come to reset.
Factory reset.
Your mind.
Get your map.
to map. This is where you'll come and figure out where to go to. So when you're giving someone direction, someone who's new to Nairobi, the easiest way to tell them, let's meet at Kencom or archives.
This is the most commonly place where people meet. Let's meet at archives. Let's meet at archives. This is one of those places.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you didn't know, now you know.
All right.
Right in time.
On Kimathi Street, and it's called Kimathi Street because of this man here. This man is a national hero. Like, he's one of the freedom fighters in Kenya. He's actually known to have said it is better to die on our feet than live on our knees for fear of colonial rule. He fought like his life depended on it, and unfortunately he was killed during the war. But we have independence, we have freedom. I mean, we are not under colonial rule right now because of this man here.
He was actually the Mau Mau leader of Mau Mau was actually
guerrilla warfare.
Yeah, it was one of those people who really fought for independence
to keep the British out
of the country, and he was one of the leaders.
Much respect.
He was actually beheaded at some point.
Yeah, he was beheaded.
It was a sad story, but this street is in honor of him, and the statue will live forever for his braveness. So better die on your.
It's better to die on our feet than live on the knees of your oppressors.
Great point. We are at one of the places that holds a lot of history, especially in regards to colonization. You see, this building that you see behind us was the first building with a lift, the elevator. Was the first building with an elevator. The next building to it was the first building with pool game. Is it called pool table?
Pool table.
Yeah, that was the first building. Behind us, we also have Stanley Hotel, one of those hotels where the rich only dined and had dinner at that time. Right now, it's still very premium hotel right now, but it has gone over a number of renovation over time. Behind us, as you can see, the building with two, cylindrical top. So the building is called the Nation Center and hosts one of the biggest media station in this part of Africa. Yeah. So guys, the road you see ahead of us is called Kenyatta Avenue. It used to be called Dalamere, right?
Oh,
it used to be
really?
called Dalamere Avenue, if I'm not wrong, guys.
Oh.
But yeah, most of those roads were all changed
To
over
African
time.
names.
To African names. Hey, I digress.
Yep.
Ahead of us, that is a Macmillan Library.
Who is Macmillan?
So one of those guys.
Macmillan, one of those guys. Isn't it?
Yeah. It was I think it's the first
library in Kenya.
In Kenya, this side.
In the city. Is it open to public?
Yeah, it's open to public. And yeah, the Macmillan were one of the biggest philanthropists who really donated for people to get educated. So the next building is, as you can see, is Jamia Mosque. One of the biggest mosques within the CBD, where the Muslim brothers and sisters come and make prayers, and yeah, it's also a very iconic building
and a landmark as well.
Within the CBD. Yeah, among so many other guys. So I hope you guys are still.
And of course, Nairobi also has jacarandas, as you can see.
There are so many jacaranda trees within the CBD.
Although I feel like Zimbabwe has more. Mm-hmm. Zimbabwe has more jacarandas, but yeah, you can see all these jacarandas.
We are trying. Tunajaribu. So guys, I'll just give you a snippet of a history about Nairobi. Now, Nairobi used to be the land of Kikuyu and Maasai. They used to trade mostly here. That is pre-independence. And most of them used to do trades between the Kikuyu, the Maasai, and probably the Akamba people. And the railway reached Nairobi around 1899. And Nairobi became the British Administrative Center. That was in 1899. Then the administrative center was moved from Machakos to Nairobi, and by 1899, Nairobi started becoming the headquarters for the British, and from that time, British started building the infrastructure in this town. As you can see, we have so many buildings that are still standing in from that time, from 1900 all the way to 1963. As you can see, by 1914 we were already fighting their war. You can see some statue in remembrance of the World War I and World War II. We were already incorporated into their fight, and so many of the buildings you can see behind, those are very old archaic buildings that are still preserved. This monument here also represents the World War I and World War II for the fallen soldiers. That's how sad it is. You came 14 years later, we started fighting their war, and yeah. So right now Nairobi has been going under massive renovation and beautification. There's so many, they're planting a lot of trees. There's new cabro around the town, the city, everywhere, which is done by the NMS, Nairobi Metropolitan Services, that is really transforming the city to a better place. So yeah, guys, I think we can also give you some road drives so that you guys can get to see the city in a different dimension.
In this episode, I'm going to show you Nairobi in 3 perspectives: on foot, while driving, and from above using a drone. Having shown you Nairobi on foot, we're going to give you a glimpse of some neighborhoods or districts within Nairobi using drone shots. First, a glimpse of the Nairobi Central Business District from above. This is what CBD Nairobi looks like. is currently undergoing a lot of construction. So we have the Nairobi Expressway running right from the airport to the Westlands district. So this is what the Nairobi Expressway looks like, and I can't wait to see how this place is going to look like, how Nairobi is going to look like, because I know clearly this is going to change the face of Nairobi once it's completed. Armen is one of the most popular leafy suburbs in Nairobi. It is located on the southwest of central Nairobi, about 17 kilometers from the city center. One can find a multitude of upmarket property to buy in Karen, including spacious townhouses with large gardens. There's numerous private and international schools, golf courses, high-end malls and restaurants. The area is mostly occupied by wealthy families and expatriates. Some popular tourist attraction sites include the Giraffe Center and the Giraffe Manor, where you've probably seen people having breakfast with giraffes. Located less than 2 kilometers from Nairobi Central Business District, Upper Hill can easily be termed as East Africa's richest square mile. Over the past few years, the skyline of Upper Hill has changed with skyscrapers of all sizes and shapes towering the sky. It is considered the financial hub of the city and hosts headquarters of several banks, insurance companies, and non-governmental organizations. This area also hosts embassies, including the British and Japanese embassy. Westlands, just like Upper Hill, is slowly changing from a residential area to a commercial area with new skyscrapers towering the sky. It is traditionally Nairobi's social and entertainment center for expatriates and wealthy Kenyans. It hosts a lively cluster of shops, restaurants, bars, and nightclubs. It is located just 3 kilometers northwest of the Central Business District. Runda is also one of the most popular leafy suburbs, just about 10 kilometers from the Central Business District in Nairobi. The name Runda was borrowed from the name of the coffee estate that existed in the area before it became a residential area. It is home to some of the top Kenyan government officials, international agencies, aides, and ambassadors, also defined by big, beautiful palatial homes. Rent here goes for about 200,000 Kenyan shillings, that's about 2,000 US dollars to about 5,000 US dollars per month, depending on the size of the house and the location. The population here also includes majority of expatriates, especially because the area is close to the UN headquarters in Nairobi, a number of foreign missions, the US embassy, and a lot of international schools. Parklands is located approximately 5 kilometers from Nairobi CBD. During Kenya's colonial days, the British demarcated the area as a residential neighborhood for civil servants. Parklands is a mixed commercial residential neighborhood. A good number of the population of Parklands is actually Asians, especially Indians. The third way we are going to experience Nairobi is by driving through the Nairobi CBD. I hope you are enjoying this video so far. Kindly hit the like button and subscribe just in case you are not subscribed. Let's go.
My land is Kenya, so warm and wild and free. You will always stay with me here in my heart. My land is Kenya, right from the islands to the sea. You will always stay with me here in my heart. Here in my heart. You only got one mama. You only got one pop. You only got one life to live, no matter who you are. You can go the whole world over. Every city has its dawn, but everybody living has one place where he was born. And mine is Kenya, so warm and wild and free. You will always stay with me here in my heart. My land is Kenya, right from the highlands to the sea. You will always stay with me here in my heart. Here in my heart. You only got one childhood and the memories that spring. When you see your house, the tree you climbed, and all those precious things. The faces of the friends I have, the images that formed. When I close my eyes in the land I love, the land where I was born. My land is Kenya, so warm and wild and
We've just come to one of the best universities from this side of Africa. One of the top university in Africa, actually. It's called the Nairobi University.
You probably scold here.
Yeah. I'm a comrade. Mimi ni comrade.
That's how you guys who scold here say.
Comrade member. I'm an alumni of the university. It's one of the best. It's actually the best university in Kenya. Started around 1956. At that time, it used to be called Technical. The
Royal Technical College.
Royal Technical College. So, and around 1970, it changed the name to Nairobi University to what it's called today.
The university.
You have to start with the. The University
Yeah,
of
it's actually
Nairobi.
really nice. It's actually a university that a lot of students would love to join in Kenya because it's at the Central Business District and you don't have to spend any amount of money to go hustle in the city center because we start hustling while we are still in campus, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. So it's easier. It's easier. You close to the city center, you get, and you're coming from the hostel, so walking
Teaches you a
distance.
lot of, it has created a lot of politician entrepreneurs, and it also causes a lot of havoc
And
when you have strikes.
successful YouTubers like him. All right.
Tigress, as we come to the end of our day, that is just a snippet of Nairobi, especially the CBD part. Nairobi is bigger than that. We have different districts. We have Westlands, we have Upper Hill, we have community, we have Kilimani, we have Mombasa Road. There's also a business district developing around that area. In terms of tourism, there are very nice places like Nairobi National Park. Did you know that Nairobi is the only city
I know that.
with a national park
In the world.
in the world? So we have so many places, exciting parks that you can come and enjoy. We have places like Karura Forest to enjoy nature. Nairobi is a city like that you can enjoy. You can be in a jungle at 1 minute, be in a bustling city at 1 second, and be in a jungle in the other time in a flip of a second. So yo guys, as we come to the end of the day, I hope you guys enjoyed. So how was it?
Amazing. It was a pleasure doing this with you. Yeah, because I know you do a lot of videos here in Kenya, so it was a pleasure, like perfect person to do this
Amazing
kind of video. So yeah, appreciate your time, and guys, make sure you go subscribe to his YouTube
African
channel.
Traveler.
We're trying to get to 100K.
Yes.
Yeah, so let's get him to
Let's
100K.
push it to 100K.
Before the year ends. Yeah, we can
Thank
do
you
it.
so much for trusting me to take you around. And it will always be an honor every time you come and we just link up. Amazing. And as you go to your next destination, have, what do you call it? Safe journey?
To say Johnny Masses.
Johnny Masses. So guys, I leave the channel to you.
All right, so thank you guys. I hope you truly enjoyed this episode. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Let's get him to 100,000 subscribers. He's almost there before the year ends.
Yes.
And how do you say goodbye in Kenya?
Kwaheri.
Kwaheri.